and welcome to this week's edition of Sun on Sports. I'm Mike Shaughnessy, joined this week by Sherman and Nick Clark. Greg Clevin is off today. We think he's probably on the Brett Favre hunt. Could be in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Could be staking out. A private jet port. Could be checking his sources at Winter Park. But at any rate, he's not with us today. We hope he's having a great day off. Our first subject for today is going to be the Athena Award ceremony that's coming up tomorrow at the Minneapolis Convention Center. This is the Minneapolis version. There's a St. Paul Athena chapter which handed out its awards in April. And John, you have quite a few people from your coverage area who are going to be honored tomorrow. So can you tell us a little bit about the folks who are getting the honor?
Mike, I'm very pleased to discuss the Athenas. I've been going to the banquet for years, and it's a great event. Leah B. Olson is the host, and she does a fantastic job of telling us about the athletes. And it's humbling for the girls to hear the achievements of the other girls who win this award. It's a tremendous honor to be named the top female athlete at your school. It's open only to seniors, of course, but we have some great winners this year. I'd like to talk about a few of mine. In Edina, we have Meredith Finsand, who's a great skier. She's in the state ski meet every year. She's on the Edina soccer team as one of the key players. I've got Emily Meese from Minnetonka, who's got a rare combination of sports. She's a cross-country and track distance runner who also plays hockey and plays hockey very well. We've got Becky Cordum, who's a one-sport athlete at Hopkins, a hockey player going to the University of Minnesota. We had a lot of fun talking to her this year, watching her play in the state tournament. She's done a fantastic job. St. Louis Park's Ellen Sakerson, another great all-around athlete, soccer, track, hockey. She plays them all well. And interestingly enough, her mom was also an Athena Award winner at Park High. So those are some of my highlights. I think it's great we have an honor for the girls like this. I'd like somebody, maybe from the Chamber of Commerce, which sponsors this award, to do the same for boys. I think it would be a real class act for them to do it for both boys and girls, give more recognition to high school athletes around the metro area. I think that would be a great idea.
Nick, you have a few individuals from your coverage area at the Sun Post and Sun Sailor who are going to be part of tomorrow's ceremony. Can you tell us a little bit about some of them?
Yeah, we obviously have a number. Every school is represented outside of Brooklyn Center. They did not have anybody they felt worthy this year, so they decided not to choose one. I'll go through the list. A couple I'd like to talk about in particular, though. We'll start with at Robbinsdale Armstrong High School. Elizabeth Wilson, who is really set a standard for athletics at Armstrong in the last 3 years. She's been a state track meet participant 4 times in 4 events each of the last 2 years. There's a very strong chance that'll happen again this spring. I know she was second in the triple jump at the Hamlin Elite Meet recently, and just a heck of a track athlete. Her future is in track. She's going to Brigham Young University, BYU, where she's going to compete in track and probably be something along the lines of a decathlete or something like that, where it's a multiple event. She's that good in a lot of events. She's also been a starter on both the Armstrong girls soccer and girls basketball teams, which for those of you that have followed those sports, both of those teams have spent each of the last 2 years as top 10 teams for most of the regular season. Her sophomore year, the girls soccer team went to the state tournament. They came up short each of the last 2 years, but I know the girls are, as a whole, excited for Elizabeth to earn this recognition. Up at Champlain Park High School, Elena Eason, who is also a fantastic track and field athlete. She runs a 400, and like Elizabeth Wilson, starts on both the Champlain Park basketball and girls soccer team, all conference in both of those sports, all state and track. She had an interesting decision. I talked to her last week about this award, and she was offered an academic scholarship by both the University of Minnesota and the University of Michigan. Two fantastic schools, not only for their athletics, but for their academics as well. She is decided in the end, went out and visited Ann Arbor in Wolverine land there, and decided it was too much to pass up. So she'll be heading to Michigan next year. She said she plans on walking on to the track team. She's offered a chance to walk on, and with the type of athlete she is, she'll probably have a strong chance to make the team. Heck of a kid. I know she's going to school to be an optometrist. Mike, you probably have an idea what those are with the glasses there.
He's got some idea.
Yeah, somebody much smarter than me. And that's kind of the case with all these girls. Wyzetta was Emily Stolpis, multi-sport athlete, state participant in both gymnastics and track. Orono was Aaron Garfield, who's going to BYU as well. All-time leading scorer in soccer at the high school, both goals and assists. Fantastic basketball player as well, and she's currently helping the lacrosse team through its first season at the high school level and doing a fine job there. Cooper High School is honoring Courtney Imgrund, a senior who is a 4-year varsity member of both the girls hockey and softball teams. I don't want to miss anybody. Park Center High School is honoring Amy Van Halsen, who, like Ellen Sackerson, is a daughter of a former Athena winner. And is that all my schools? It may be. So there's a lot of girls being honored. Like John, I've attended this event before, and it's a nice deal. The girls get all dressed up and are treated to a nice formal lunch at the convention center, and they do a real nice job with this event.
Between the chicken and the chocolate cake, I don't know what I like best.